I knew I had a problem when I sat down at night after a long day, so excited to work on my art, and I accomplished nothing. Worse, when I realized that my time was nearly up, I panicked and created my sloppiest work. Hi, I'm Sarah Malka, artist and animator. I knew I needed to stop getting distracted because my art skills were getting rusty. I was feeling like I was having no time for myself in my busy life because I was getting distracted and I wasn't able to work on projects that I wanted to. And it just kept leading to feeling unfulfilled and almost jittery and wanting to create but not being able to. So I figured out what my biggest distractors were, and they might be yours too. So let's see if they are. And you're also going to find out what I did to overcome them, because maybe that's something that you can do too, and then you can get back to making the art that you enjoy. This first one that I'm going to mention is probably one that you haven't heard before, but I realize that it is probably one of my biggest distractors, and it is FOMO. It is fear of missing out. I am an introvert, but I still get this, and the way that I get it is if I'm working near a window or if I'm hearing voices downstairs, I want to look out. I would hear voices downstairs and I'd be like, what are they talking about? Is it interesting? What am I missing out on? I could draw, but let me go see what's going on. Yeah, that it's become a distraction. And the best way that I found to stop doing that is I've turned my desk around so that I'm not facing a window, and I try to keep my door closed so I can't hear any. Number two, I'm going to mention the obvious one just to get it out of the way. My phone, the TV, those were my second biggest distractors. I would sit down and then I would start scrolling through social media. I would be rewatching a Disney film and I would end up wasting time. And the best way that I was able to do it was just set a timer for myself and try to stop by that point, or actually have it in my head like, you have limited time, you better make the most of it. And other times I just literally removed myself from the situation. I left my phone in a different room. I made sure I was working somewhere where there wasn't a TV, and that ended up working in my favor. The third reason why you might be distracted is that you might be trying to plan for tomorrow. That's something that I was doing. I would sit down and then my brain would immediately be like, well, what have you got going on tomorrow? What do you need to do? So, so by this point, it's like, okay, I know I need to do this, and that's it. And now let's get back to this. It can be taken care of tomorrow. It's tomorrow's problem. And my last one is very true as an artist. You will get so many project ideas in your head. You want to start drawing this. You want to animate that. You want to work on learning this skill. Oh, and it's wonderful and beautiful to have so many ideas, but it's overwhelming. I found that I wasn't able to focus on my art because I couldn't pick an idea to start with. So I started writing lists. And this way, whenever I wanted to start an idea, I would be able to put it down. I wouldn't forget it. And I could just go through my list and be like, okay, I'm doing this today. I'm doing that. I'm going to work on this. And it really made it a lot easier to get it out of my brain and down onto paper. There are two more things that you should be aware of if you find yourself getting distracted and you've already tried to do everything in your power to limit the distractions. I found that when I didn't get enough sleep, I just couldn't focus. And also, the time of day really matters, whether you can be productive or not. If you're more of a morning person, working in the morning and creating art in the morning is going to be better than doing it at like 12 a.m. at night. Do you get distracted by anything that I haven't mentioned? If you do, comment below. By figuring out what was distracting me and how I could combat it, it's given me the opportunity to do more art, create more, take back my time instead of wondering, where did you go? I just had so much of you and now you're gone. And ultimately, having no distractions, it just gives me the opportunity to keep growing as an artist. And if you're able to focus, you'll be able to grow and keep drawing and having fun. And if you're looking for more time for your art and you're a parent with a job, but please check out this video. It will give you my list of how I've been able to find time for my art despite being a parent, having a job, and the whole shebang.